What is going on, everybody? Hope you all having a wonderful day so far. It's your man Z coming back at you with some Hypixel Skyblock. Now you may be thinking, what's the difference between this Skyblock and other Skyblocks that I have done? Let me tell you, it has been made by Hypixel, and it has so many features on it that I need to show you guys. Pretty much, it's just that good. First off, you start out on this island here. It has you actually do some objectives if you take a look up here. And it's just like breaking some logs, crafting a workbench, and whatnot. But now we actually have to go ahead and talk to the guide that is over there. This is their custom GUI that they use here on the server. It's actually kind of neat if you ask me. It's not too different from the GUI in general, but I just think it's kind of cool. It's a bit different, so I'm kind of into it. So we have to build our way over to the guide island with the portal. We're almost there, almost there. Come on, don't run out of slabs. There we go. So we click on the guide here. Your Skyblock Island is part of a much larger universe. The Skyblock universe is full of islands to explore and resources to discover. Use the portal to warp to the first of those islands, the Skyblock Hub. So, we go through this portal and it actually takes us to the main island where you complete more quests, you get familiar with leveling up certain aspects and whatnot, which we will get to in a moment. But with the island too, we get this nice little cute minion here that actually mines up cobblestone for us. And we actually have collections and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of neat. So yeah, this minion just kind of automatically mines up cobblestone, places it and whatnot. And so it just kind of gives you easy money too. So we're going to go ahead and go through the portal. And we are here on the hub. Now, it says new zone village, so this is the village area of the Skyblock universe, and as it shows here, you can purchase items at the market, you can visit the auction house, manage coins at the bank, and enchant items at the library. So before we do any of that, though, we actually have a new objective: talk to all 12 of the villagers. Now, for anybody that isn't familiar with Skyblock yet, I'll be showing all the locations of the villagers and whatnot. If you see these particles up ahead, that means it's a villager that you have not talked to before. I don't think I... Oh, okay, so this kind of shows us what we can make and whatnot with the leaflets. So it's obviously there's custom recipes and whatnot as well. So now we're going to go ahead over here and talk to Duke. Are you new here? As you can see, there is a lot to explore. My advice is to start by visiting the farm or the coal mine, both north of here. If you do need some wood, the best place to get some is west of the village. So if you take a look here, this is actually where we are right here, and this is just one tiny area of a huge Skyblock universe, as mentioned before. So if we take a look here, this is where the mine is, the farm, the fort, the blacksmith. This here is a special place we will be visiting in a moment. This is the forest that Duke was talking about. The enchanter down here, and the bank is right here. And then over here is the Coliseum with special events and whatnot. But now we're going to head over to Lynn. If you ever get lost during a quest, open your quest log in your Skyblock menu. So these guys around the village just kind of give you simple tips and tricks on how to get money, certain features and whatnot. So that one talked about trading. I don't really remember what all the villagers talk about. This one is about bugs or exploits, reporting them on the forums. Jack mentions your Skyblock profile, and the stats and total and whatnot. If you read through that, I don't feel like reading that all out loud. Talk to Jamie. Yes, we have a mana bar too. Oh wait, we have a new sword. That's awesome. This is actually kind of like the starter sword that you can use towards fighting mobs and whatnot, which we'll be taking a look at in just a moment. But this is how we make a promising axe. So gains a higher level of enchantment when breaking blocks. Will gain efficiency 1 after breaking 50 blocks. So if we were to craft this axe, it would gain efficiency after you mined a certain amount of chop down a certain amount of blocks and whatnot. Which some tools actually have that feature on here, which I think is kind of cool, just because it helps you speed up the process of grinding things out and whatnot. Eventually, like I should have mentioned before, Skyblock here is actually a developmental game at the moment, so there are still lots of bugs, still lots of tweaks that they need to fix around here, because it's not a final game mode just yet. Hopefully, though, that they will be putting that out soon. Not sure, though, when they will be putting it out. I'm just another YouTuber recording something, that's all. I'm not affiliated with Hypixel or whatnot. This guide, Stella, talks about you can actually make islands with your friends and whatnot. And I currently have a profile where I'm working with friends, and that's pretty much how I've learned all these tips and tricks so far. We still have to talk to 10 more villagers. I'm just going to find them, and then we'll move on to the next objective. It didn't take very long to actually find these guys after stopping that recording, but yeah, these are the last 2 villagers that we needed to talk to complete this quest. And so now we actually, the objective, I should say, we just completed the quest part of it, which was talk to all the villagers, and we get rewards, which we get coins, and these coins are put in our purse, which are put right over here. Not putted. I can't talk for some reason. We could keep them safe and earn interest over time. We could put them in the bank, which I think is also kind of cool. But we also have to explore the hub. Now, there are 13 different places, like this zone right here. It is one of the places that takes off that object, or one of the zones of the... So we actually change objectives per zone that we visit, which is exploring the hub and whatnot. I don't know why I tried jumping over the fence. One, I believe, is the... Nope, not the blacksmith. I'm trying to remember all this stuff, because it's been a hot minute since I have actually done any of that. I know one is over here, which is the auction house. And each zone obviously has its description. The auction house, you're able to auction off your special items, and you can bid on other people's items as well. And the bank over here is also another zone. We could talk to the banker, store coins, and whatnot. So we could talk to him. Hello there. You may want to store your coins in a safe place while you are off adventuring. Leave your coins with me, and you'll also earn interest at the start of every season. And we just got a new objective for the bank, which is deposit coins. So let's deposit half of our purse. So we just talked to the that we just completed a quest, talk to the banker, and deposit coins. We actually get coins as well for doing that. So, not a whole lot, but, you know, it's some chump change if you ever need it. Come on, that stupid shield gets in the way. And the Coliseum, like I mentioned earlier, we can battle against other players and participate in special events. And then over here is where we need to go next, which is that was the Coliseum. I'm starting to get the side switched up. Over here is the farm, where we could talk to the farmer, gather wheat, and travel to the barn. And a cool thing about this is that if we were to like harvest this stuff, it automatically grows back, which is kind of a cool feature if you ask me. I'm pretty sure that's only for the hub though, so don't try... don't think that you'll be able to do that on your island. The next zone is right over this mountain area here. So, we're going to head down this little hill, or down into this hole, I should say, and we encounter one of our special mobs already. Holy crap, lag. If we just go ahead and kill it, that's actually the coin, is what you actually saw just now, that little block. But this is... Oh god, lag. Why? Lag. Oh God. Oh, back off. Back off. Back off. I'm not trying to die now. And that was the graveyard where we could fight zombies, travel to the spider's den, and talk to Pat, which is obviously one of the NPCs to start quests and whatnot. But currently in the mine here, the mine shaft, whatever it's called, I already forget, you can actually mine up coal only. Once you reach the gold mine and then the deep caverns, the gold mine has iron and gold. The deep caverns has pretty much everything else, which is pretty cool. And this is just one of the features that they also have with mining. Once you mine up one block, like per se, we mined this coal here, it'll pop off that coal, transfer into a stone block, then cobblestone, and then bedrock. The bedrock looks a little weird because of my texture pack, but basically once you hit bedrock you can't mine it again. So that's just another little neat feature that they have on here, which I think is kind of cool. So the next zone I want to take a look at is the mountain. I believe that's another zone. And then there's a little parkour to get up to that little house up there, but I'm not really going to be worried about that. This right here is the library. Yep, that unlocks the zone. We're able to enchant items, which they actually have a special enchantment, special custom enchants and everything like that. This mountain, where we climb to the top. Nothing too special there, like I mentioned before. And off this way is the wilderness or the forest or whatever it's called. I already forget. I don't want to talk to the event master. I am trying to explore the rest of the hub. Okay, it's called the wilderness. So we can fish, visit the fisherman's hut, visit the ferry and the fairy pond, and discover hidden secrets. I actually have not done too much in the wilderness. Pretty much on my other profiles, I've been grinding out constant mining and combat, which we will take a look at in just a second. I want to finish exploring the hub, and then, yeah, this way. Wait, am I already getting turned around? I think I'm already getting turned around. Yeah, I'm definitely getting turned around, because the forest, yeah, the wilderness is that way, and the forest, why am I lagging? Okay, hopefully we took care of the slight lag that we've been having. Sometimes turning off my particles actually helps that quite a bit, especially when I'm recording and whatnot, but I sometimes have the particles on when I'm doing like single player or off camera kind of stuff. But over here is the forest where we can visit the lumberjack, chop down trees, and travel to the birch park, which is actually the next level. But we're not going to head over that way just yet. We still have 2 more zones to visit, I believe. Which one of them is right here, which is the ruins. And then we also have all the way back here by that statue. Like, I forget, I think it's like the Highlands or whatever. I don't even remember, to be honest. My memory is absolutely terrible. Plus, if I sound exhausted, guys, I apologize. I'm actually recording this just after work, and it's been a long week so far, and I'm not ready for the rest of it, if I'm being completely honest. But there we go, we just got a new zone, which is the high level, which is fight against other players and whatnot, but I don't want to really do that because, I don't want to die. Because you saw how easily I got pwned by those zombies in the graveyard, and it just wouldn't go down too well for me. That's another entrance into the mountain, but we're not going to worry about that because the village is right here. I'm trying to think of, I think we only okay, we did complete exploring the hub and whatnot. We got 50 coins out of that, so we're actually going to head, I'll actually show you guys before we head back to our island how some of the stuff works here on the server. So we have different merchants for different stuff. They obviously sell different items and whatnot, like the miner actually has all this stuff here. we can actually even sell like our items here and just like throw them in or whatever. We get chump change for it. Really, it's nothing too special. Pretty much what we are actually going to focus on, probably in the next episode, is grinding out the forest over there, which is just completing those quests and whatnot. Maybe get started on some of the wait. Yeah, I was heading the wrong way. The other this way towards the coal mine is where we'll be working on our mining and combat. But yeah, like I said, probably next episode. So if we just go ahead and click on our nether star here before we head back to our island, I'm actually going to show you guys around the skyblock menu. We have our skills, collection of the items that we have. Right now they don't have too much, but I think they did actually expand the collection size slightly from what we have over here. Let's take a look at the skills that we have. So there is farming, mining, combat, foraging, fishing, enchanting, and alchemy. Like I said, the only two that I've really focused on before was combat and mining. Maybe we'll work on some of this stuff in each episode. You know, bits and pieces here and there. We also have recipe books. Throughout your event, you'll unlock recipes for all kinds of special items. You can view how to craft these items here. And then we have trades, quest log, calendar, and ender chest, so we can store global items that I want to access anytime from anywhere. And then we also have a mobile crafting grid, which I think is also kind of cool. And as you can see here, I've maximized all of my profiles here. Blueberry is the one that I'm using right now. So we're going to go ahead and warp to our private island, and let's just go ahead and are you full of cobblestone yet? No. But if you take a look here too, we can actually upgrade our minion too, so that they mine faster. We can add fuel to increase the speed of the minion. Automated shipping, we can add a hopper, enchanted hopper, perfect hopper to them, so that they can automatically sell items after the inventory is full. And then we also have upgrade slots, which you can get minion upgrades for, and put them in there. And then we can pick up the minion, move it to wherever we want, but we're pretty much just going to keep you right here, but there's not really much or really anywhere for you to go as of right now. I may do some island upgrades while I'm not recording or anything like that, but if we take a look at what we need for our cobblestone minion to rank it up, we need 160 cobblestone, and then we just put in our crafting grid, and then we get the upgraded version of this minion. But that's pretty much going to be it. We did a couple quests here and there and whatnot. Is there anything else I want to cover? Is there anything else? You know what? We can actually go ahead and just... Oh, this lag is absolutely terrible. Let's actually go ahead and take a look at the blacksmith. He can reforge items for us, and if we... Okay, you are not going to let me do anything just yet until I mine up a certain amount of coal. So we're going to go ahead and do that really quickly. It's not going to be too terribly hard to do, just because, you know, it's coal. Even though I do wish we had an upgraded pickaxe, which I probably could have grabbed from the miner merchant, but, you know, I didn't really feel like it. Oh well. So we're at 3. Don't want to head back up that way. I've learned that you tend to lag a little bit when you're headed towards highly populated area with mobs or players, so that's one thing to be aware of, especially like if you're fighting mobs or whatnot. Just be careful, especially if you're not really equipped to fight. But as you also just saw there, once you mine a block, wherever they generate from, they obviously regenerate back. after you've mined them. So that's also kind of cool. And we actually upgraded our mining skill, which with that we actually get Spelunker, which increases or it gives us a 4% chance to get double ores when mining, and we actually gained access to the gold mine as well, which is the upgraded version of this mine. Like I mentioned before, it's only iron and gold there, and there we go, number 10 for coal. So now we have to head back to the blacksmith, and he's going to help us reforge our items, which actually, each time you reforge an item, it adds a special ability or changes the special ability of what your sword or weapon of choice does. So we're going to head back up real quick. I am back with the 10 coal. Reforging items allows you to get the most out of your weapons, armor, and other items by applying stat modifiers to them. To reforge an item, place an item in my inventory. Reforging costs coins. The more prestigious items cost more to reforge. However, this time I'll reforge any item for the low price of 10 coal. So we're actually going to go ahead and throw our rogue sword in there, and then we're able to reforge that item, which gives us, completing that quest, by the way, where we forge an item and we get plus 10 mining experience. And it also says we reforged our rogue sword into a heroic rogue sword, which we're going to go ahead and take. So with that, the strength was added, attack speed was also added, intelligence was also added as well. The speed boost, which is part of the item ability, I don't think that changed at all. But so, like I said, slight stat changes, improvements, whatnot can be applied to your weapons, armor, as the blacksmith said. So we're going to go ahead and head to the... You know what? Before we do that, I'm actually going to go grab a better pickaxe because I'm sick of using this wooden one. And a cool thing, too, with Hypixel Skyblock is that your weapons and tools have unlimited durability by the looks of it. I haven't really experienced any like losing durability or anything like that. We need to find the mining merchant, which is over here. We are going to go ahead and grab a promising pickaxe, which only costs for a low price of 35 coins. So now that we have our pickaxe, we're going to go ahead and apply our speed and head back to the mine, where we're going to warp to the gold mine, which will cause even more lag for us, which we all know we absolutely love. Here we are, we're at the gold mine, and we head over to this lovely place. And we've discovered a new zone, which is the gold mine. We could talk to the lazy miner, mine for gold, iron and coal, visit the iron and gold forger, which is that guy over there and that guy there. And we have also a blacksmith, on this island as well. But the lazy miner is actually inside here. So if we go ahead and click on him, whoops, I lost my good pickaxe again in the mines. That's why I always come prepared with a backup. It's probably down in the mine somewhere. Can you go find it? So now we have to go find this lazy miner's pickaxe. Of course. We can which I will be showing the location for that as well. It's actually just down this way. Okay, no, it's not that way. I thought I remembered the location, but seems I haven't. Question mark? Where is that darn pickaxe? I know it was relatively close by, so that's towards the deep caverns, which we cannot access just yet. Wow, I am really blanking on where this pickaxe could be. I was almost certain. It was around here. Was it not? Are you playing games with me? Game? I think it might be. Oh, nope, there it is. So here is the Lazy Miner's pickaxe. We just need to right click on it and we actually picked it up. And we get more mining experience. Now we have to collect iron and gold ingots, which we get from the Lazy Miner's pickaxe, which has Smelting Touch 1, which automatically smelts broken blocks into their smelted form. So like, okay, I guess not for cobblestone, but for iron, we actually get the iron and gold ingots. So now we actually have to reach level 5, which won't be too terribly hard. We just really have to focus on mining the gold and iron, because for each different block that you mine gives different mining experience, as you can tell here. The coal gave 6, the stone gives 1, iron gives 6, and if I can find a piece of gold, it should give us 8 experience. Yep, 8 mining experience. So we're just going to go ahead and probably quickly level up real quick, just so you're not watching me grind all this stuff out. And just like that, we have upgraded to level 5 mining, which gives us a 20% chance to double ores when we are mining, and we also get +1 defense, which helps us just, get defense in general against mobs and whatnot. And we also now have access to the deep caverns and 300 coins, which is not too terribly bad if you ask me in the beginning. So now I'm not gonna take you guys to the deep caverns just for the sake of the longevity of this episode, so we're actually going to end it right here. If you guys did enjoy this episode to Hypixel Skyblock, please make sure to leave a like down below, and if you're new just checking out the channel, why not hit that subscribe button as well. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.